Everybody, Catherine back again, and I had to sit down for this topic because like for some people it's that question of what's for dinner that kind of triggers them. For me it's what can I take for lunch, what's for lunch, and so we were working here at our house to implement some kind of systems to alleviate that problem. And if your household is anything like mine, morning is crazy. Getting people up and out the door and ready to go. There's not time for thinking about lunch. And so for us, we are definitely implementing a right after dinner, whatever time that is based on activities, where everybody will pack lunch. So if you're going to the office, you're packing your lunch. If you're going to school, you're packing your lunch. Some of my kids school right here at home, also packing their lunch. And so it just really takes a big stress off of that next day to be a little bit planned ahead of time. And so one of the things I've got, and if you would like a copy of this, definitely let me know and I will get you the copy of this email. This is just a black and white copy. It's much cuter in real life, but it is a bento box lunch plan. Okay, so for 5 days, and then it has some helpful products. They're not necessary. They can easily be subbed out with other things. Also your shopping list for the week. And it looks like a lot, but it is, some things as simple as peanut butter and jelly, which you probably have on hand already. It's just kind of gather your things that you need. So the thought behind this plan is to really involve your kids, okay? And so while this will really work, it's geared towards kids, it also will work perfectly for adults. You may just, if you're kind of done with the peanut butter and jelly stage, you could just step up your sandwich a little bit for that day. But the basis is, there's a main, there's always a fruit, always a vegetable, maybe a little bit of a treat, and then we kind of top it off. So all that being said, for my family, we've got these bento boxes, okay? And I had a friend who's super crafty make me these cute little names to go on the top. It comes with a rubber band. And then this is what we use for our plan to kind of fill in. So on the top, this is where you would put some, like a napkin, if you cute little note like this from time to time, and then also some silverware that is small enough to fit. So these I found at Target. I'm sure they have them on Amazon. The brand is Loello, but these are awesome because they fit right in the top where the lid can still fit on the box. And again, if you already have a lunchbox system in place, this is not intended to replace that. This is just simply kind of what the plan is built around. The plan can be flexible and you can use the plan for any box that you have. But I know, so lunch is one thing. So what we will do here at our house after dinner is everything that we can. These are also ELLO. They are glass containers, so they're microwave safe, but they have this fun silicone wrap around them, so then you don't have to worry about glass breaking. The lid is plastic. Obviously you'd want to vent, but these, we like to fill these with leftovers. So even if you have a lot of leftovers, I will take them and portion them into these containers. And then everybody knows if you're having lunch at home, these are what we grab first, or if you're going to the office, this is what you grab. And we have just at our house an unwritten rule that they're fair game as long as dad's taking his lunch to work. And so these are really, really helpful. So when we don't have leftovers or there's not enough for everybody, then we would definitely implement our bento box plan on the day that the kids, are taking lunches to school. And so here we go. This is what this particular bento box, this one. Okay, so there's a big wide open container, excuse me. This cover is also a plate and a tray. You can use this to microwave vented or this way. So this, it is kid friendly, but it also works for adults. Okay, and then this one is divided. So the reason I like the plan and using these boxes is it just helps to teach fruits and vegetables with every meal, okay? And so I'm gonna show you one of the meals on the bento plan. and they do vary. I'll share some other examples, but this one is super simple. And again, remember, this is designed for kids to follow this really easily. And so, you know, whether you're doing that after dinner or in the morning, it's an easy plan for them to follow. Okay, so this is the simple sandwich. Okay, and we're gonna use this fun little tool. And I did wanna, okay, so this little scraper is amazing. Okay, so because we're gonna cut these out, I'm just gonna put peanut butter kind of in the middle and jelly. Let me think, what other things? My kids really like cream cheese and Nutella. You could easily do, you know, any type of nut butter, whatever your kids like, or your adults like. And so if you are loving things like Uncrustables, this is where this little tool, I'm just gonna slide it and do it on the table for a little more leverage. You're just gonna push this on top of the bread and it rocks back and forth just a little bit. And then the crust, kind of as you're holding that, just the crust comes off. Oh goodness, I'm making a mess. Okay, and then your sandwich just pops out, okay? So there you go. There is your homemade Uncrustable, and these are easy enough. If you're sending a bunch of these to lunch with kids, you could make, you know, a bunch of these ahead of time. You can make, you know, depending on the kind of bread you make, you could make an entire, you know, maybe 10 sandwiches for around $1, maybe $1 to $2, depending on the type of bread that you choose. So super easy and cost efficient to do that. Okay, so then I would put this goes in the bigger box for this particular day. Okay. Okay, so if I'm following my plan, I've got home cut cheese sticks. Okay, and cheese sticks for everybody are kind of one of those, actually you guys, I'm just gonna dump this here. I'll use a different box. Cheese sticks are great and you can buy them, but they also, because of the packaging, they have to have a lot of added preservatives, and you're also paying a little bit more. And so this is just a block of cheddar cheese. You can see we use this for grating, and here it is, it's hiding. Okay, this is a crinkle cutter. And this is definitely easy enough for kids to do as well. It's just kind of that simple rocking motion. Okay, and then you're just gonna rock and make your cheese sticks kind of however, you know, thick you want them, and go from there. So I'm gonna grab a clean box here. So in our main box, then we've got our sandwich, and we've got cheese sticks, so however many, you know, your kids will eat, or if they need after school snacks, this is another great option. This is also really fun for cutting veggies. Okay, and then once we get that part done, we put our lid on, okay? Super easy. And now I'm gonna grab my divided bin, and because of the tip we talked about yesterday, fruits and veggies, this particular plan has got strawberries day has got strawberries with cucumbers and peppers, but this is where your fruit and veggie prep ahead of time comes in super handy. You simply have your kids grab from the fridge, whatever, you know, one fruit, one veggie, fill their box, okay? Close that up, and then same thing on this one. You're just gonna add your lid. Okay, and then your, you know, napkin. This one doesn't require a fork or a spoon, and so easy peasy. And I'm just gonna rubber band this, and this is ready to go, okay? So super easy, and the plan is designed just that easy. So just to give you an idea what the mains are on this, in case this is something you'd like me to send. So first day is a pita with peanut butter and jelly, or you could do the sandwich like we just did. Day 2, we do monkey muffins. So if you were a monkey bread, you know, kind of an eater when you were younger, This is the same idea, but they're made in a muffin, right? So we're gonna put those in the bigger box, and then I will do some, hard-boiled eggs, or again, the home-cut cheese sticks, and then either just grab and go fruit, or I have a little tropical fruit salad. And if you want the plan, it's got all the recipes as well, so you can definitely do that. And then those little Dove chocolates, I love to grab those because they'll fit, you can put 2 on here. The other things I really like, and I get these are prepackaged, but they are really easy just for kind of an extra little sweet treat. This is like a fruit strip. And so you've got that option as well. Okay. Day 3 is a chicken salad with grapes and celery. So you've kind of got your chicken, your protein, your veggies, and your fruit all together. That goes with a croissant. And then I would use this. I would only use half the bento box on that day, and then this is a little silicone reusable bag, a little bit of chips on that day. And then, the day 3 is particularly nice for meal planning. I use that one whenever we've had chicken the night before, and the chicken salad is made from the leftovers. So it's super, super easy to just, again, cook that dinner and then make a bunch of lunches. I made some of this today, and it just, sits in the container in the fridge, and then we fill boxes as needed. We've got another day with yogurt and granola, croissant with cream cheese and jam, and then pizza roll with meat and mozzarella with pizza sauce. Again, veggies and fruit every day, veggies and fruit, little snack, and then it always reminds napkins, silverware, and lunchbox. So if you have kids that are readers, this is super easy. I'm gonna be having this in the kitchen, and they will just follow this, and so easy. Every night we just pull it out, right? Who has hot lunch, who does not, who needs a lunch, and then this is what we follow. So this is kind of how we tackle lunches is, right, we have a plan. We have a plan that we follow, and if we don't have the leftovers to make into lunches, then we just pull out that bento box lunch plan and go from there. So again, if you would like a copy of this, let me know, and I will send it to you an email, and there will be plenty more of these coming. But just a reminder, although they will absolutely work for adults, they were definitely designed with kids in mind to go ahead and pack their own lunches, which really is a parent win, isn't it? So, that was kind of a lot, but a little bit of, we'll keep talking about that. The monthly meal plan also has a lot of, similar to how I just talked about that chicken salad. It's got a meal with make extra chicken and use the leftovers for salads for the week. So a lot of that, what I would call either power cooking or cook once, eat twice or more, where you're really, taking a little bit of extra time to make the main, but then you're utilizing it several times over to save you time for days. So super easy to follow. Hopefully this has been helpful. I would love to hear how many people, at your house need lunches. Are they office lunches? Are they school lunches? And what you think about this kind of idea of following a bento box or a lunchbox plan for your kids, and how that might implement at your house. So let me know what you think.